I'm indeed honored to receive on behalf of government of the people of Fiji our Drua Rugby team that will represent Fiji at the inaugural participation in the Australian National Rugby Championships and are going to be held within the next 8 weeks, as we've heard. I welcome your visit to present your i-Tatau in the same manner and spirit that I have welcomed all the national teams that have come before you. I congratulate all of you, in particular the players, for your selection into the Fijian Drua team for the first time. As we've heard, kemuni na iseu nyananda team ni rugby ni manawiti. As a former player and now an avid follower of rugby, I'm quite impressed with the choice of the name for the team. The Drua is known as the most finely crafted Fijian canoe. It is the largest and fastest, and our ancestors had always considered the Drua as their vessel of choice for traveling long distances, including especially for battle. The Drua's strength gave them significant confidence to overcome whatever challenges they came across in their voyages across the vast Pacific Ocean. I have no doubt that the choice of the Drua as the name of the team to the Australian RRC is aimed at encouraging you to draw strength from the usefulness of the Drua canoes. If you combine this with seeking divine inspiration from Almighty God, as Reverend Ronro has alluded to a few minutes ago, I have every confidence that you will succeed with your aims to perform exceptionally well throughout the competition. At this juncture, I acknowledge the great effort and sacrifices you have all made so that you can be part of this team. I'm also pleased to see that this team is made up of all local players and many who have represented the country in the Flying Fijians teams in the past. Congratulations to all. I also acknowledge the hard work that your coaches and officials have put to preparation for our inaugural entry into this higher level competition. Sir, thank you for joining the team. Much appreciated. I'm aware that this team will play against Brisbane City and the Melbourne Rising on this trip abroad before playing your first home game against New South Wales Country Eagles at the Lawanga Pub in the weeks ahead. You all know too well how important rugby is to our nation. This is one sport that can bring all of our people together, especially as we are now the Olympic champions, the seven-a-side rugby code. Rugby is no longer just a game. It is a means for a better life for you and your families. It is increasingly an important contributor to our country's economic growth. And there are young boys and girls around Fiji today who have been inspired by our victory in Rio last year and the recent performance of our Flying Fijians. And you were inspired at one time, I'm sure, by watching our team's performance here and abroad. The success of the past is the platform which has laid down the foundation for you. You are going as a team and not as individuals. You also go as sports ambassadors for our country. You carry the reputation of our nation on your shoulders. Please do this with dignity and honor. In addition to accepting your i-Tatau today, I also encourage you to be champions, not only in the field of rugby, but also in the life in general. I especially invite you to join me in promoting wellness and healthy living for our people so that we could save our families, our friends, and our fellow Fijians from non-communicable diseases. If you read today's paper, you know there's a good article about NCDs in this country. NCDs account for 80% of the deaths in Fiji presently. Our people are making the wrong choices, such as eating unhealthy foods, excessive drinking of alcohol and cover, and smoking, and by being physically inactive. In fact, our people are not only dying from NCDs, but many continue to suffer from diabetes, obesity, heart attacks, strokes, and cancer, among other forms of NCDs. The unnecessary suffering and deaths could be avoided if we all choose a healthier lifestyle. As elite rugby players, you could be great role models for our young people. You already have a disciplined lifestyle to remain in the best physical form as you are today. Please join me as champions in the ongoing campaign to eliminate NCDs. I also encourage you to champion other worthy endeavors like promoting the cause of children with cancer and promoting the safety of our children, our girls and our women. Many children with cancer need financial support for treatment and rehabilitation. Similarly, our children and women need to be protected from all forms of physical and mental abuse. As you progress with your rugby careers and as you progress in life, I invite you to consider championing these worthy causes, because we want to build a nation that is not only very good in sports, particularly rugby, but a nation that is equally good in all aspects of life. This is very important for our children and for our beloved nation, Fiji. As Fiji's head of state, I wish to pass to you this afternoon the blessings of our nation, so that you may not only play well, but that you will also be great sons of Fiji. May Almighty God bless you all, your respective families, and our beloved nation, Fiji. Nawaleo.